Game 1, Chicago Cubs against LA Dodgers. So, we're going to get into this. Kyle Hendricks. So we're going to take Ian Happ out. I'm going to put Addison Russell, Dexter Fowler. Go there. And Jay Hayes going to go there. So, yeah. Alright, let's do it.
Postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Alright, so Game 1. For the NL
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your defending National League champion, Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Striding into the box, Jason Hayward.
We
are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch.
This pitch is Game 1.
And we are underway in Game 1. The first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So in now for Chicago, Dexter Fowler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. fouled off. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done.
Tell her, she's breaking. Hmm?
And he misses with it, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had.
I would
If you're not
check.
going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler.
That'll be massive.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed.
That
Strike
fastball
3.
is so wicked.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good
Grandpa
position
Boss.
to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Struck out the end. Alright. Let's just
So
give that
striding
one to
forward now, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 2 for 3.
Don't throw it as hard. Boom.
And this
Got
catches
corner.
the inside
Thank you.
corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Dozier, once a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expect.
There we go.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Batting second, left fielder, Jock.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center.
No ways.
Back goes
Dexter's
Fowler
gonna get it.
at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third,
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Not as stressful.
1, 2, 3.
KB.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
That's a way to start off the
Cubs could be
inning.
onto something here. It's
Definitely.
a leadoff
Way to
double.
go.
That's what good
KD
hitters do.
with
You get a
clutch.
pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
I thought for sure he was going to get caught.
Here's Javier Baez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now a long throw to third. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Yeah, I would not have sent him if he stumbled like he did, but he stumbled, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to send Miles.
In is Jorge Soler, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
It's all right.
His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's just 1 for 6. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-1 home. A line shot to third base.
Oh, it was around there, but
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
It's all right. It's all good.
Standing in, Manny Machado. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
What?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
How was that a strike? Or not a strike? Oh my goodness.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Leave it hanging, left it hanging.
Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 13.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, Odie.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is
That's
made
it,
here to
inning
end the inning. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Here's Addison Russell.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Addison Russell.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the
Just a
count.
little late, I think. No, I was early. I thought it would have been late.
Russell behind 0-2.
That was late.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting,
So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And this will land foul. 1 out, nobody on. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
next for the Cubs,
Dexter.
So coming to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0.
All strikeouts, too.
And now is Yasiel Puig. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Sliced hard on the ground. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 0 for 4. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Ready now, Brian Dozier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Puig, the runner at first with 2 gone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Man, those towers throw me off. I just want to keep looking at them. I would suck as a pitcher.
The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. In the air to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, David Ross.
And Grandpa Rossi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Digging in,
All right, KB.
Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's by him.
That
It's
curveball
0-1.
just seems like it's never going to sink down, and it finally does at the
1 run on 3 hits.
Last-
No errors so
last
far
bit.
for the Cubbies. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Baez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Oh, he's early on that
Bases
one.
are empty, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Still up by 1.
Cubs get a run here thanks to this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. And he's set down, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny.
Into the box, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changeup in for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Good job, Jay.
Into the box now, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
1-0 the count. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he takes a cold strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a base hit on the line. And they come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Yasmani Grandal would. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
No balls and a strike to count. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for... In his Jorge Soler hit it hard, but lined out in his first at
baseball.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Turned on down the line.
Oh, come on.
A foul ball, 1-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Machado over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Somebody warmed up. Warm him up. Warm him up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Just missing here, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Bellinger, but he can't get to it. That's a 1-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Now batting.
Well, maybe he can take...
Okay, so 60, 69, 79, 55, 88. Or not, what am I looking at? Jesus. 54, 56, 61, 74, 45.
One positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Here's Addison Russell as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Let's go, Jay Hay. Come on. Get in the outfield.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Both being strikeouts. I know he lined out to fly.
0-1 count and the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Wasn't deep enough for us to try to.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Wasn't deep enough to send it in.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Popped him up.
Son of a bitch.
Number 13 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready for another shot now,
Ross.
David Ross, as he'll
He
look
has
to bring
hit
home that tying run from second with a base hit into the
home
outfield.
runs before. That's it. I'm not asking for a home run. I need you to get on base.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Happ on third, Russell at second, Hayward at first, 2 out in the inning. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. One and 2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Peterson. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They trail it here.
All right, we're gonna bring in Cole Hamels.
Cole Hamels, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Baez ranging to his right. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. 0-1 the count. Hamels, a 6'4" lefty who was selected in the first round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Right side hit hard. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Hey, Dero, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Hard hit toward the hole, and there's his first base hit in this one.
So Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Hamels comes set. Here's the 1-1. Soft liner towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Move the analytics
Hey,
back
they're
so
making this
they
guy
can
pay.
go
That's 3 straight singles and a run driven
forward,
in.
Yeah,
or
nothing
not
hit
forward,
extremely
backwards,
hard.
and
Killing them
go
softly,
get the ball.
station to station with those knocks.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Javier Baez, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he popped him up. Coming in is Peterson, and this will land foul. Called strike, 0-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He pulls this one into right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should
be. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Yasiel Puig will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's just 1 for 6. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line drive to left. Soler is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits to this point. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
All right.
Stepping in,
let's
Jorge
get something
Soler.
started here.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
So he's
Ben Zobrist is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High pop-up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Jock Peterson now. And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. 1-1 home. Here's a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He loses him on ball 4.
Fucking kidding me.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 6 tries. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Strike 2. Peterson stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. Hit this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that run will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, number 13. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-2 now.
First check, sorry.
And a big strikeout there, and they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't cap it.
We can't.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Get
Dan, he and his
the ball
fellow top of
rolling.
the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up
if I
to
can
the
just
task so
stop
far in this
swinging
one.
at
Still
the
time for them to turn it
curveball
around, though. We'll see
down
if it
low
happens.
and fucking ground. That would be nice.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Popped him up. Number 13 waits on it. 1 out. Into the box now, David Ross. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
It's almost at 100 in the 8th inning.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Missed with a breaking ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right.
Outside of the
There
strike
to make
zone.
the play is Puig for route number 2. Digging in, Javier Baez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one in. Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. Lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And that one just missed outside. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. And now is Yasiel Puig. After the walk, a quick check on first. And the runner will get back standing. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Behind 0-2 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here now the 2-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And there's out number 2. Corey Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Ball and a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Scott Alexander comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One and one, the count for the Cubs' first baseman. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. So 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson has a read on it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Hell yes. I thought he was going to get tagged down.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
In is Jorge Soler, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1. Got
somebody in the bullpen yesterday.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
He's a right-hander. So 60, 69, and 79. So we're going to go with
Aroldis Chapman will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with a runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled away.
That was basket right there. I told him the checks were a bit inside.
The 2-2 one more time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's alright. Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Swing time was good, and I still missed it.
Ready, here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull the string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in the rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Missed with a slider. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jason Hayward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Machado has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw.
Well, we did put up a good fight, so just frustrating. You know, there was calls that should not have been balls, and there should not have been strikes, and you know, it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and play game 2 here. No, not play game. Okay. Oh my gosh. Play game. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna mess with this a little bit. So I want, why did that? So now it's saved. Okay. That's how exactly I want it. Okay. And so, in order to advance to the World Series, we're going to have to go into Game 5. At least.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series. Now at the plate, Dexter.
So we got Stripling. He's batting. There's the order for Los Angeles. That's the order for Chicago.
Fowler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Try to go and get a win.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch as we are underway here in game 2. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
Nope,
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A great day and a great night here for game 2. 69 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Fowler is retired, and there's one away. Now in the box, Javier Baez. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Stripling has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Bellinger comes on now and makes the